The wrong one will find you in peace and leave you in pieces. But the right one will find you in pieces and lead you to peace. Today, let's talk from the topic, peace from broken pieces, how to get through what you're going through. Oh, you know what's up? I'm ready to empower you. Turn me up. I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope that you are doing well. Well, I want to welcome you to another edition of In the Mix. I'm your host with the most, yours truly, Dr. Eddie Connor, and it is an honor that you have joined me today. We're going to tackle a tremendous topic. I want you to share this with somebody. Come on, share if you care. You're here because you care, so I need you to share this with somebody. Let me know what city you're watching from. Drop a light bulb emoji in the chat, something like that. Yeah. I want to talk today about peace from broken pieces, how to get through what you're going through. I want to spotlight and highlight that particular topic and title today. And here's the thing. So many of us, we're dealing with so many issues and trauma and negativity and TNT. What do I mean by that? Trauma and triggers. Things that become so mentally explosive in our lives. We deal with the landmines in our minds. And as a result of it, it now causes us to harbor pain and not healing, hurt to where we go through life, hemorrhaging but not healing. We go through life leading while we're bleeding. And you know you're going through a lot of pain when you're hurting so much to where you're bleeding on people who didn't cut you. And life can become so taxing and so perplexing to where we're just in a place to where we're broken. But despite the brokenness, I believe God can bring breakthrough to it. Family, just type peace, peace, type peace. I believe that God can turn broken pieces into masterpieces. Yeah, despite what it is that you've been going through, you can grow through what you go through. Here's what I understand. Broken crayons still color. And I don't need to just color inside the lines. I need to color outside the lines. I need to think differently to get differently. I need to do differently to receive that which is going to be different. Number one, here's what I need. I'm giving you 4 strategies of how to find peace from broken pieces. Because we got to heal from within. A lot of us, we go through life looking healed, but we're showing up broken. Number one, we need peace of mind. We need peace of mind. We got to have that. If we're really going to move our life to another level and to another dimension, we have to have peace of mind. And here's one of the things I understand. Here's one of the things I understand about having peace of mind. You got to stop trying to be in everybody else's business. When you find yourself in everybody else's business, you're going to find yourself going out of business. You need peace of mind. And here's what you got to do. You got to stop giving everybody a piece of your mind to only be left with just a piece of your mind, but no peace of mind. There it is. Yeah, it's a celebration on that one. You need peace of mind. Stop giving everybody else a piece of your mind, only be left with just a piece of your mind, but no peace of mind. Everything doesn't deserve a rebuttal. Everything doesn't deserve a reply. Got to learn how to ignore the ignorance. Yeah, it's like that crow that hangs onto an eagle's back. Crow jumps onto the eagle's back as the eagle is soaring, and the crow starts pecking on the eagle's back, starts biting the eagle's back. Here's one thing about the eagle: the eagle doesn't turn around, the eagle doesn't fluff his feathers, the eagle doesn't try to peck at the crow. The eagle just ascends to a higher level, just soars to a higher level. And the way that the crow operates as a result of it, it can't stand the other atmosphere in the stratosphere. It can't stand to go to a higher level because it'll suffocate. And so what the crow has to do, the crow has to just find its way off the back of the eagle. The crow just drops off. Come on, the negativity will drop off if you stop replying to it. If you start ascending, no matter how much they're descending, you can't lose. You can't lose. You got to have peace of mind. Stop giving everybody else a piece of your mind. Be like an eagle. Let the crow go. Let the crow go. Peace of mind is going to put you in a particular place to where now you're focused on your purpose. What does scripture say? He said, I'll keep you in perfect peace if you keep your mind stayed on me. I cannot be conformed to this world, but I have to be transformed by the renewing of my mind. I need mental clarity. I need mental peace. I have to overcome what seems to be so overwhelming. Number two, this is what I want you to do. I want you to free yourself from a psychological prison. Free yourself from a psychological prison. Many of us, we are in a psychological prison without bars because you keep living in the past. You keep living in what other people said about you. You keep living in what other people did to you. You have not freed yourself from yourself. You're not free from to be free for. You're not free from the past and the patterns to be free for the power of your future. Too many of us, we're allowing people's opinions to become our prison. Well, whatever that person said about you, what so-and-so said about you, and what so-and-so did to you, and what they think about you, it now affects you. It affects you because you don't even know who you are anymore. It affects you because you keep living for people rather than living to do what it is that God told you to do. Listen, people are going to have an opinion whether you succeed or fail. Here's what you got to do. You got to let them have their opinion and keep on succeeding anyway. Don't you understand that who you are makes you a target, the gifts that you have? Everybody's not happy about that. Everybody's not happy about the calling that's on your life. Free yourself from the psychological prison. Get out of that psychological prison without bars. Push yourself to think bigger than your bank account, your budget, your background, your boulevard. And in order to free yourself from a psychological prison, here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to get to a particular place in your life that you say, listen, I'm overcoming stinking thinking that keeps me soaking and sinking. I'm going to overcome the scarcity mindset and the negative self-perception, right? Because some of us are feeling bad about ourselves because of what was done to us. What was done to you now makes you feel bad about you. What was done to you, now it makes you a victim. And here's the thing. After you've internalized the victim mindset, to a certain degree, it can make you a perpetrator as well. Because now you want to exact upon other people what was done to you. Hurting people hurt people. Broken people break people. Only heal people heal people. I gotta be healed. Family, just type healing. Healing. Healing looks good on you. Healing moves you into a greater place of revealing. Healing gets you out of the psychological prison, that the things that are holding you back, things that are holding you captive. Somebody's waiting for you to become who you are so they can become who they're supposed to be. Here's the question: how much longer will you make them wait? How much longer will you live in the psychological prison without bars? How much longer will you keep telling yourself what you can't do that God has already authorized you and perfected within you and developed within you and validated and ordained on the inside of you? You got to free yourself for yourself. Number one, I told you, you need peace of mind. If you're really going to get through what you're going through, talking about finding peace from broken pieces, you need peace of mind. You got to renew your mind. Got to renew your mind. Whenever it's time to file my taxes, I remember going to H&R Block, and I remember they would have a particular clause that you could pay for at the end of getting your taxes done, and it said a peace of mind clause. Here it is. You ain't got to worry about it. We're going to take care of it. Anything that goes wrong with it, it won't be our word against yours, your word against ours. You got peace of mind about it simply because you paid the cost to be the boss, so to speak. You paid this particular premium to where you can go ahead and live your life. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Peace of mind about this. God has given you peace of mind about the situation. God has given you peace of mind in the midst of the storm, simply because you are anchored to the rock. Secondly, you got to free yourself from a psychological prison. Stop allowing people's opinions to become your prison. You're not living for them. You're living for the God-ordained purpose within you. Number three, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Oh, this can be so hard. This can be so hard. It can be really, really tedious. It can be really, really taxing and sometimes even traumatic. Because generally, this is who we leave out of the equation. We are looking for the forgiveness of God. We generally look for the forgiveness of others, but we oftentimes leave ourselves out of the equation. Stop leaving yourself out of the equation. Look within yourself. What are some things that I need to remedy? What are some things that I need to overcome? What are the places in my life that I'm holding grudges? And I haven't forgiven family members. I haven't forgiven those who are friends or people who I thought would be with me and help me. They wound up hurting me and harming me. I have to forgive myself for what it is that I allowed, for how I allowed myself to be mistreated, for how it is I allow myself to be mishandled. Come on, forgive yourself for being a doormat and allowing everybody else to walk all over you. Forgive yourself for that, so that you can find peace from broken pieces, so that you can move your life to another level and to another dimension. You have to forgive yourself. Heard somebody say forgiveness is not about keeping score, it's about losing count. When I understand that love, tenderness, gentleness, meekness, many of those qualities, they already live within me, I got to be moving to another level. I got to be moving to another dimension. I got to be shifting and taking my level of forgiveness internally to another level. We got to appropriate the forgiveness of God. We also got to forgive our brother and our sister. Too many of us are saying, oh, yeah, I love a God who I have not seen, but I hate my brother and my sister who I see every day. How are you going to mishandle his image? Because the person you don't like is also created in the image of God. Ooh, how you going to mishandle the image? Forgive yourself so that you don't act out. And now you say, well, I wasn't myself. Got to take care of that. We got to do that. Number four. Is anybody getting anything out of this? We're talking about peace from broken pieces. Peace from broken pieces. How to get through what you're going through. If you're watching us right now, thank you so much. Those of you who are in our live chat, I appreciate you with your digital decal by your name. That lets me know that you're a member of In the Mix. You're watching In the Mix. Why don't you become a member of In the Mix? Yeah. Link is in the chat. Link is in the description of this video for how and where to become a member of In the Mix. Click that link. You're going to see three options pop up: VIP, Royalty, OQP. Choose one of those three. My gift to you is to give you access to our members only area, in our Eagles, or I'm sorry, in our In the Mix area, In the Mix members area. Yeah, I appreciate you for doing that. And then when you choose one of those three options, my gift to you is to give you access to our members only area. Membership has its privileges. Unlock the unlimited. It's going to be an amazing, amazing digital platform experience for you. Peace from broken pieces. How to get through what you're going through. I told you, number one is malice. You need peace of mind. You need peace of mind. Stop giving people a piece of your mind. You got to free yourself from psychological pain. Yeah. You got to do that. You got to forgive yourself for yourself. Then last but not least, find your focus. Find your focus. These are some strategies that are really going to help you to level up, to really find that peace and that serenity and that sagacity internally. Find your focus. I love to say it, and that is you got to focus on your focus. If you're not focused, you're distracted. Robin Sharma, the writer of the book 5 a.m. Club, the 5 a.m. Club, said that we spend 2.1 hours each and every single day being distracted. Minimal 2.1 hours each and every single day being distracted. What could you do with that time that you have? What could you do rather than 2.1 hours being distracted, 2.1 hours every day tapping into the unlimited, doing what's never been done before, focusing on what it is that you never focused on before, going where it is that you've never gone before, finding your focus. So needed, so necessary, things that we have to do. Here's the thing. Life always wants you to remain distracted. Wants your heart to be over here, wants your head to be over there, wants your mind and your spirit to be back there. Yeah, that's the past. I got to fine tune my focus over and over and over again. Equipping myself with power, with patience, with perseverance. That's what it boils down to. I got to find that level of the focus of where it is that I have and who it is that I am. What really makes you move the needle forward in your industry? What really brings that level of passion, that level of energy, and that fire and that desire? What really ignites your purpose? Hear me. Job is what you're paid for. Your calling and your purpose is what you're made for. Isn't it interesting how we can find everybody else's focus? How we can find what everybody else is good at, but not our own. That's why you have to have a restorative mindset and restorative vision, because the sad indictment is this, that people see in us what we don't see in us. So many people see greatness in you, but do you see it in yourself? It's like Henry Ford said, listen, if you believe you can or you can't, you're right. If you believe you can, you're right. If you believe you can't, you're right. Because your actions are going to dictate what your thoughts are. Find it, and hear me, fine tune it. Find your focus, fine tune your focus. In that whole aspect, there's greatness that's in your uniqueness. It doesn't matter if everybody's doing what you're doing. When you found out what your focus is, you improvise it. You add something new to it. That level of focus moves you from where it is that you are to where you can be. Too many times we're not moving to a level of achievement because we're so focused on what the outsiders are saying. We're so focused on what everybody else is thinking, not knowing that the people you're focused on what they're thinking, 9 times out of 10, they don't even know what they're thinking. They don't even know what to do. But you got to get some clarity about yourself. When's the last time you wrote down your clear goals, your clear ideas, your clear perspective? A lot of people want to talk a good game, but when it comes time to actually being in the game, you can't find them in the daytime with a flashlight. Slipped away into bad habits, slipped away into distractions. 2.1 hours a day to be distracted. Of the 2.1, whenever you're quote unquote done being distracted, it takes another 21 minutes to retrain your brain so that you can refocus, so that you can recenter on the particular subject matter. Find your focus, fine tune your focus. Fine tuning it each and every single day. What am I doing that's going to push me forward in whatever industry that it is that I'm embarking on? I heard somebody say, listen, your problem in life is not your 9 to 5. Talking about fine tuning your focus, talking about finding your focus. Your problem in life is not your 9 to 5 job. Your problem is your 5 to 9. It's not the 9 to 5 that's a problem. It's the 5 to 9. Yeah. Because what is it that you're doing to get better in whatever industry it is? What are you doing to get better in life and in love and in partnership and empowerment? What are you doing now that will make you a top tier communicator, a top tier innovator, a top tier creator, a top tier mover and a shaker? That's what's going to separate the boys from the men. That's what's going to separate the girls from the women. I'm not just focused on my 9 to 5. I'm focused on my 5 to 9. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You got to work your dream like your job until your dream becomes your job. And when I do that, now I see a breakthrough. I see a shift. I see opportunities opening. I see doors swinging on welcome's hinges. I see opportunities. Why? Because I see beyond what I see to transform my reality. That's the power of focus. That's the power as well, which is the cousin of vision. That's what it's about. Family, I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. Not as a debt that you owe. It is a seed that you sow. I want you to sow into this word that you have heard. You can do that even now. Yeah. Cash App, $, Eddie Ministries. Also, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. Cash App, $, Eddie Ministries, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. Yeah. I'm speaking peace to your life, peace from broken pieces. The things that broke you down, I'm here. I need you to hear me, are going to be used as a stepping stool, as a stepping stone, as a transformative tool for you to shift to the next dimension. That's exactly what it's going to be. And that's how it's going to go for you. Family, you can sow into this word that you've heard. Once again, Cash App, $, Eddie Ministries, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. Thank you for the super conversation. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. If you're not a member of my Eagles community, if you're not a member of my Eagles community, what are you doing? What are you doing? Soar with us into greater success and purpose. Soar with us. You need to be in a community of individuals who are going to collectively champion your success. You really do. Got to be there. Championing your success matters. Being empowered to overcome obstacles matters. The transformation, not just the information, but the transformation that you see, that you experience, that you hear, all takes place in my Eagles community. The Eagles Academy.com, the Eagles Academy.com, When you get there, just tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. Here's what I'm doing. My gift and my gift to you is to give you access to our private Facebook group, give you access to our members only area, which is laden with videos after videos after videos, where you're able to go back and check out all of our past and present content that we have done. Of course, you're being able to connect with so many gifted leaders locally, nationally, and globally. Yeah, that makes sense. And then also, you're able to tap in with me on the YouTube side. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and then you're able to connect, to watch, and to check out all of our sessions from our sister services, from our all of our information of what it is that we serve and what it is that we connect you with. So many gifted leaders locally, nationally, and globally that you have to connect with. You got to connect to. It's going to be an absolute blessing to and for you. Go right now. TheEaglesAcademy.com, TheEaglesAcademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. I can't wait to encourage, empower, impact, and speak life into your life in our virtual village. Family, were you transformed by this conversation? If you were transformed, just type some eagle emojis in the chat. Type me, type an eagle emoji, drop an eagle emoji, type me. That's how it's gonna be. Family in the mix. It's out of time, but I'm not out of truth. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. We're finding peace from broken pieces right here. You're going to get through whatever it is that you're going through. You're going to get through the pain. You're going to get through the hurt. You're going to get through the adversity. You're going to get through the sickness. You're going to get through the suffering and silence. You're going to get through the stinking thinking. You're going to get through it. So I want to thank you for riding with me, and rolling with me, because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. And we mix it up right here on the YouTube side, but also on our sister satellite stations on social media. Those of you watching on YouTube, those of you watching on Facebook, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to the channel. Growing Your Greatness. Help me grow our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. And of course, I just got a question for you. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Step this way. Which way? By friending me, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop. At EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. And I want you to show up this coming Sunday at the church where I pastor at, the Remnant Worshipers Ministry. It's a house of love. Would that you would come and experience that love that's going to lead you and lift you to another level. Of course, I want you to join us at one of our services, 10 a.m. Join us this Sunday, 10 o'clock a.m., 20470 Hubble Street. A church alive is worth the flight of the drive. And when you arrive, I'm empowering you to thrive. Yeah, you're going to be empowered to thrive and be revived at the Remnant, 20470 Hubble Street in the city of Detroit is where I am saving you a seat. Can't wait to see your face in the place this coming Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. Tell somebody, bring somebody. You owe it to you to be part of our word and worship experience, powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Check out more about our church at trwchurch.org, trwchurch.org. You can also get any of my books on Amazon, ebooks, audiobooks, hard copies. You can get signed copies at my website, EddieConnor.com. Got a litany of resources, got a plethora of resources that I know will empower you, such as my bestseller book blueprint. Yeah, where I'm showing you how to take your manuscript to the marketplace, become an authority as an industry, become an industry authority as an author, to actually scale your business and your books to increase your sales. You owe it to you to get my bestseller book blueprint. Download that now at EddieConnor.com, EddieConnor.com. And then, of course, my successful speaker strategies, my digital video training guide. This is amazing. This is another great one right here. It's where I'm coaching, teaching, training, mentoring you on how to develop your signature style, your signature story and sound. And then also, how to wow your audience, be invited back, how to actually shift the trajectory and the atmosphere of your particular audience. You owe it to you to get my successful speaker strategies as well as my bestseller book blueprint. Both are available right now at EddieConnor.com. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, now why would you look any further? You know that I'm the man for the job, so invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session. Add me to your calendar. Let's make some progression. All you got to do is email me to invite me, info@EddieConnor.com, and it'll be an honor for me to empower you. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand. Yo, brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family has been fun, but really got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, I'm talking to you now, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content, all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now, accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. Is such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday, 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays, and then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays, we have TNT Tuesdays, Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org. And then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in the place at the Remnant Worshipers Church.